So we are off and on our way to Last Chance Canyon. So we are currently driving through Mojave. We're supposed to be meeting up with Judson about 20 miles away, and then we're gonna head to the trail. You like that donut, buddy? That was really nice of that guy to give it to you, right? Yeah. That looks really good. I should have got me one. So Judson just called me. He said he couldn't sleep and he got there early, like more than 30 minutes early. Yeah, so we got some catching up to do. So we're here at the start of the trail for Last Chance Canyon. Now, depending on where you look, you might see a different difficulty rating. There is a wide range of difficulty ratings for this trail between 1 and 7. Now, I don't think it's a full-fledged 7, but it's definitely not a 1. Now, I have been through this trail in a stock 98 Ford Ranger, so really it can't be too bad, but my buddy's pretty new to off-roading, so I figured this would be a good starting trail for him to learn some things and get used to his rig. Now, it has been about 10 years since I came through here in that 98 Ranger, and I have to admit, I did take a bypass or two. It also doesn't take me very long to realize just how much this trail has changed in the last 10 years. Now, after leaving the pavement, it starts out as a pretty well-traveled road for about a mile before driving through Last Chance Canyon Wash, where the trail starts to become real sandy, and I find the downfall of an open rear deck. Oh, I can really feel how soft that sand is.
That's pretty soft. Probably like another mile up here. I might want to pull over just to see my tires, see how they're doing.
Yeah, no problem. Here in about a mile, I might want to lock my hubs.
I mean, I'm thinking Opal, I might have some good obstacles on it if we do go on that road, though. It's trail rated 4 last time I looked.
Well, according to the book, this one's a 5.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, I think they might just be exactly the same. I think the only difference is that one has a V-notch and the other doesn't.
Now, after driving through about a mile of sand, we finally start to come to the rocky section and our first obstacle.
I know you're not gonna make it, Dada. I know you're not gonna make it. See?
Now, if I had known at the time that my cameraman had so little faith in me, I would have tried a little bit harder here. But after hitting my rear diff twice on the same rock, I thought it would be better to avoid breaking something this early in the day.
Dada, don't get your tire stuck in that hole. Safe turn, okay? Oh, yay!
Now with Judson's taller tires and a strategically placed rock, he was able to make it over this without any issues. He did hit his rear diff once. He was hammering on the throttle pretty hard, and it definitely left some metal behind. You doing good, bud?
Yeah.
All right.
Guess what I did?
What'd you do?
Free colors. a little bit of cyan, dark green, and light green.
Oh yeah? Cyan?
Yeah.
Oh. Now, as we start to approach our next obstacle, I thought it would be a really cool shot to mount the GoPro to the top of my winch. And I learned a very valuable lesson. Always make sure that it is completely secure before driving off. It did kind of make for a cool shot though. This is the V-notch. We have come to the famous V-notch. Now,
Okay,
I'm not feeling it. I'm not gonna lie.
here, but
I think
we can't go there.
it can't go there. Yeah, huh?
Yeah, but we can go there.
Yeah. I don't
No.
I don't feel adventurous enough to do this today. So we're gonna take the bypass, but it's still got a lot of rocks in the way. So our challenge now is we have to get that Suburban at an angle good enough to go up these rocks. After these rocks here, I think we'll be pretty smooth sailing, but I'm not turning it around, that's for sure. Now the camera definitely does not do this small section justice. I did set my little cameraman up with a GoPro, but he gets distracted easy, and I will spare you all the zoomed in shots of the dirt.
Rain's coming up on the right.
We also learned on this obstacle how badly Judson and myself need to work on our spotting communication.
All right, turn right a little bit. A little bit more to the right. My right or your right? Left.
Yep, we definitely need to work on our communication. I've been pretty impressed with the Suburban so far, but it wasn't until watching it through this section that it actually surprised me how capable this thing can be. Now this is another section that the camera just does not do justice. It was a little bit challenging, it was pretty steep and off camber, but I think the Spooky Jeep handled it like a champ.
Go a little left. Keep coming. Alright, you're good. Just keep going straight. Little left. Alright, keep coming. You like it over here? Yeah, you're good. Alright, go a little right. Alright, keep coming. Left. Very good. Be careful. Keep going. Very good. Hard left. Straighten out a little bit. Okay, slow down. Hard left. Hard left. As hard as I can go. Okay. Stop. Stop.
Stop doing this.
Okay, keep coming hard left. Okay, now straight.
Now it might be hard to tell,
Yeah, right.
but this is actually an incredibly difficult obstacle for the Suburban, just because in its size, it's really long, it's really wide, and it doesn't turn very easy. And it did great, and Judson did a wonderful job at this spot. Following the V-notch bypass, we are back in the wash, dealing with sand and a lot of rocks that just make for a rough and unpleasant ride. After being beaten up by the rough rocky road, we were finally out of the wash for a bit. The road smoothed out for about a mile, and that led us to our final obstacle.
I think this is Graduation Hill.
It says
You know what? I think you might be right.
It looks a lot worse than what I was picturing.
Should we get out and walk in a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely.
Why did you think of climbing up?
How'd that feel?
I just walked right up that, man. I know, right?
So we've kind of officially, unofficially made it to the end of Last Chance Canyon Trail. Now it's a little bit windy here. I apologize for everybody. But the last obstacle here, I've heard some people call Graduation Hill. And that's because once you make it up, you have now graduated to a true off-roader. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. As always, don't forget to subscribe. You can check me out on Instagram at It's Project Venture, as well as the Tickety Talk at It's Project Venture. I also have a P.O. box. You can check that out in the description below. Thanks for watching.
Here's the canyon.
Yeah, you're good.
Here's the people.
Alright.
There's a magic tree, spooky. It's called the spooky tree. And now there's this one.